Hello everyone, this is another video outside of my Apollo Moon hoax series videos. There were a couple of things that I forgot to mention in my last video that I do want to mention here. The first thing I want to mention is an individual by the name of Bob Williams. Bob Williams runs a YouTube channel called Apollo Detectives, and he's done a lot of good work exposing the Apollo Moon mission hoax, and I encourage everyone to please check them out. And he's also taken my videos off my YouTube channel, and he enhances the production and the quality and then repost them on his YouTube channel. So really appreciate what he's doing for my videos. And the other thing that I do want to talk about as well with Bob Williams is the work that he's now doing on seeing if film in a camera would have worked in the vacuum of space. Now this is important because 50 years ago there was no digital photography. All of the photos that we see today that were taken of the astronauts allegedly on the lunar surface were taken by cameras using film. And there's now questions as to whether this film would have worked in the vacuum of space. So far, the work that he's doing is showing that there were some serious problems using film in the vacuum of space. So he's going to be writing this all up soon, and I'm going to be discussing his work in my second book, which will be due out this summer. So again, thank you to Bob Williams, and please everyone check out his YouTube channel, Apollo Detectives, for some really great work on exposing the Apollo Moon mission hoax. Now, the second thing I'd like to talk about is the inevitable comments that you're going to get from NASA proponents, specifically proponents of the Apollo Moon mission, the Apollo Moon missions. And what some of the comments can get very interesting. Now, I knew this going into this research, and when I published my book, that there was going to be, some controversy here. It's a very controversial subject, so I understand that you're going to get this kind of pushback from NASA proponents of the Apollo Moon missions. But there are 6 individuals that I would like to single out. First of all, let me start with their names. Their names are very interesting. Are all fictitious names, so bear with me on the pronunciation. First one is One Big Monkey. The second one is Brian Pop Robson. Then there's Jin Skim Pivot, Birdie Slack, Cornelius Crew, and Prove It. There's some very interesting fictitious names. Now, I've been going back and forth with these individuals on YouTube, blogs for months now. And it gets to a point where you can only go so far. You want to take it to the next level. So I've actually challenged all of them to a debate on Skype. And all of them, most of them actually on this list, and so far the ones that I have challenged have all refused. Now they've refused for 2 very important reasons. The first one is that they would have to, in order to agree to a Skype debate, they would have to reveal their true identity, and that's not something that they want to do. The second reason is that they're obviously not confident in their knowledge of the Apollo Moon missions. You see, blogging on YouTube gives you a lot of time to respond to your opponent. So you can go to Google and you can go to Wikipedia and source all this information and then copy and paste it and then, add a few comments here and there, and they think they look, articulate doing so. But see, this is really what they're doing, is copy and pasting their responses. There's really not a lot of substance outside of that copy and paste. And of course, that copy and paste is the official NASA narrative. So really, they would be lost without the time to go to these sources and blog. Unlike a debate on Skype, where you actually have to respond right away. Now, the excuses that they have given for not agreeing to a Skype debate is the fact that they claim that they will not be able to fact check any statements made on a video, in this case, a Skype video debate, which is very interesting because they seem to have no problem fact checking or trying to fact check my statements in other videos, as well as statements and numerous statements that have been made exposing the Apollo moon mission hoax in other videos like the ones that you will find on Apollo Detectives. And there's one other interesting name here that I want to mention. His name is Phil Plait. Now, for those of you who don't know, Phil Plait is an American astronomer, and he's a staunch supporter of the Apollo moon missions. I suspect, I can't be sure, but I suspect, as so do others, that he may be one of the 6 names that I've mentioned. Again, I'm not sure, but I have noticed some similarities in his approach to talking about or defending the Apollo moon missions, the same copy and paste narrative. It's a great way to come on there hiding your identity, and by hiding your identity, then you feel free to say anything. And amazing how brave they all are when it comes to blogging on YouTube videos. Obviously not brave enough to come on Skype. So the offer is still there. I'm challenging all of you to contact me in the information I'll leave below this video for a debate on Skype. And I would also like you to blog on this video, because I think you owe everybody an explanation. I think you need to explain why you refuse to debate me on Skype. I mean, you're out there defending the Apollo moon missions, that's okay. But you know what? You need to actually reveal your identities and once and for all, debate on Skype. That's the only way all of you are going to be taken seriously. So, again, I await your response.